Alright, it's about 6 a.m. on, losing track of days, Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. So just wanted to show the cute little kitchenette here at the place we're staying called the Jewel Lake Bed and Breakfast. And it's a self-serve bed and breakfast, which is interesting. They have a note here, which I know is kind of dark this morning. As you can see outside, it's pitch dark. But self-serve meaning that they have a fully stocked fridge. So you can make your eggs, you got your yogurt, you've got all the types of breads, bagels, milk. Over here, different granola bars, cereals, oatmeal, things like that. Of course, coffee for coffee drinkers. Oh, there's the cereal. And then in the freezer is waffles and more different types of breads and so forth. So, waiting for Andy to finish up downstairs, and then we'll whip up some eggs and toast. And we're heading out. We're actually heading out to Talkeetna, which is about 2.5 hours from here. And we're going to check out the town, which is supposed to be a very cute, touristy, artsy type town. So we'll check that out and get some nice videos of that. Here, as you can see, the place we're staying looks more like a ski lodge, more like an inn. And again, because it's so dark, I'm being quiet because everyone else is asleep. The other patrons are asleep. I'm not sure how well this is going to come out. Hopefully you can see the fireplace and the nice painting. I don't know if you can see that painting of the bear and her cubs overlooking the lake. Very pretty painting. We are continuing on Tuesday morning. We're headed to Talkeetna. We didn't do a wrap-up last evening, Andrew, so when we got back from, we did the fishing in the morning. What did we do in the afternoon?
Zoo.
So thank you, the zoo, which was surprisingly good.
Yeah, it was good. It was much better than the Wildlife Museum in Seward.
That's right, the Sea Life. Yep.
The Sea Life Museum.
So today we're going to beautiful little town of Talkeetna, tour the town, chat with the townspeople, the locals, and we'll visit the visitor center to find out what some good hiking trails for us up through there. So looking forward to that. The wrap up of last evening. Oh, before I ask that, let me turn the camera. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up, but those mountains with the snow and the sun breaking through the clouds is just epic, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Just amazing.
Yeah, it's a big mountain right up there with the big point at the top.
Yeah, I hope the camera gets that. Okay, so last evening, yeah, we had a great day, and we did not have a great dinner, I would say.
No, it was gross.
Gross, that's a good word, gross.
0. We're giving that place a 1, actually.
Yeah, a 1 out of a 10. It's called Humpy's. It was downtown Anchorage, and essentially was the local Cheers, the local bar, which neither of us drink, so we tried to enjoy some of their specialty offerings, and they were special. Okay. And I decided to do pub fare, which is typically fish and chips, but here they had cod fish and chips, and I did not eat it, did I?
Nope.
I ate literally 2 bites of the fish and pushed my whole meal to the side and didn't eat anything. So that will tell you how disgusting the food was, that I could actually not even eat it. So, no recommendation from us for Humpy's Tavern. All right, we just arrived to the town of Talkeetna, 2.5 hour north of Anchorage. We left this morning. Very eclectic place, would you say? Is that a good name?
Rustic.
Yeah, very interesting. So we're just going to look around all the little stores. We stopped at the sheriff's, the ranger station already. Got some ideas of where to do some hiking later, and we'll see what we got here.
We'll walk tomorrow too, and then head to Denali, because we don't have to be there until 6.
Yeah. I bet this is a nice place in the evening.
Yeah.
A nice warm day. Sit outside here. They got some music. Historical museum. That way.
What's this place?
A brewery, it says.
Welcome to Denali Brewing Mercantile. Okay. Yeah.
Now, they don't look open at the moment. What time do they open for this evening? All right, so Village Arts and Crafts, Talkeetna, Alaska. Gift shop. They've probably got everything that you need here, Andy.
Yes, exactly.
Very cute. Hey.
Hi.
Oh, I like those fur hats. Huh. Need anything from there?
Anything from the coffee place?
Yeah. Cute husky.
That's good.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to get my bearings.
That dog is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to get my bearings here. What's going on? Like, it looks like that does look like someone's house over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the river people.
Okay.
See, they've got all the wet boots and
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes a duck in his house.
yeah, he's kind of let it go a little bit.
Yeah. Glacial Landing.
Oh, this is some of those seaplanes that we've been seeing around.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, House of Relove. I don't know what that means. High expectations. No one under 21 is so. Please have your IDs available. So is this like a cannabis outlet? Is that the idea?
I guess so.
Well, let's go find out. Maybe you can test a few new blends.
Yeah, that's all right.
So that's what I thought it was, but I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah, no, you kind of nailed it.
And all right. Well, now we can enjoy the morning stoned.
Yes.
By the way,
Really?
we're recording this, so
Yes.
let me flip this. Nancy, your boy is now stoned.
Yes.
Walter Harper, Talkeetna Ranger Station. Yeah, I'm not going to go back in, but it was very nice.
Oh, nice.
All right, another old mining home, I believe is what it was. Herbal teas, looks like a little stuff to eat or drink. Sundays.
Oh, okay.
Talkeetna Made Goods. Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Should have kept my old ice skates. All right, Andy's still looking at some stuff in there. Come out and get some fresh air. It's about 40 degrees, overcast, a little drizzly. It's just perfect. Perfect weather. Authentic
craft store?
Alaskan native art.
Let's go check this place out.
Denali Dry Goods, Talkeetna, Alaska. Huh. All right. Come on in. Denali Dry Goods. Interesting. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Made like an eagle out of the antlers. See this? Took a couple of antlers and made like an eagle
Oh, that's fantastic.
out of the antler. That's really neat. Oh, look at that saw. I've got that same saw in the barn back home.
Oh, yeah?
The exact same one. The third place we've been to at these masts.
Yeah.
Is that must be popular up here?
Eskimo. Yeah. Look like Eskimo masks.
$130. Very soft fur, like. Huh. Oh, and see the two-person saw up there? I've got one of those back in the barn.
wow.
In the barn too. How? about that time.
Oh yeah.
Got to get her cranked up. An Eskimo jacket, that's nice. Does it fall off the whale?
No, I'll show you.
Okay.
There's a whale. Everything you see from here forward are
Oh, I see.
strips of that baleen.
Yeah.
It acts as a sieve when they open their mouth.
Okay.
The fish. Water goes out, fish stay in.
Right. Okay, now I know what it is.
Yeah.
Now I know what it is. Yes. Thank you. Yep. Very nice. All right, thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That says museum and information. Looks like it used to be an old schoolhouse, I would say, from that sign right there. All right. Interested in see what we got in here.
How are you doing today?
Fantastic. How about you? So these guns here, which are very interesting.
Oh yeah.
These are called wolf guns.
Huh.
One-of-a-kind handcrafted 12-gauge shotguns mounted beneath the plane's wings for hunting wolves from the air. From the 1950s, Alaska had a bounty of wolves. They're hunted for game. Thousands of wolves across Alaska were killed during the 50s. In 1972, the Federal Airborne Hunting Act made shooting from the plane illegal. That's pretty neat. Yep. So I believe this was the first convenience store, I guess you would call it, here in the area. Just to make our order. We're sitting outside here. Inside there is, I counted about 8 or 9 tables. They're completely full. And as you can see, it's clouding back up again. It's starting to rain a little bit, but still very pleasant day. I would say temperature is upper 40s, 50 maybe?
Yep,
What do you
I think that's right on.
Yeah, so we'll go with that. Right, here is the pizza that we ordered. Carnivore. Came right out of the oven, as you can see. All homemade. The dough is homemade here, and there's the meats that Andrew had mentioned earlier on there. Looks delicious.
It does look delicious.
We'll let you know.
It's not overloaded.
Quickly, because we're going to go check out some more of these little boutique type stores. We just devoured this Carnivore large pizza in very quickly, like less than 15 minutes, I would say.
Yeah.
And scale 1 to 10?
10.
I'm with you. 10. It absolutely is one of the best pizzas.
Without hesitation.
I agree. Absolutely. We were just chatting before I sign off real quick that we've gone to some remote places here in Alaska and have found the best food.
I wish they did take out to Framingham.
Yes, Andrew wants his pizza delivered to Framingham. So, we're going to, thank you. Andrew's blocking traffic.
Yep.
We're going to go into Nagley's store. And when we did the museum, I had read one of the, what do you call those things with the pictures? You flip them.
I know, I forgot what it's called.
I can't think of the name of it. It's ruining my video. Anyways, that this store was the first one here for the railroad.
618 your total.
That's where the gentleman got the ice cream cones. Yeah, I actually, I don't know. We got furs and stuff. Look at this sled right here. This is a dog sled right here, Andy. Right here.
Oh.
Your head. No, above your head right here.
Oh, yeah. Right here.
Old dog sled. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And the boots. Look at those boots.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that looks like a mink, I would say. A mink's hanging. It's a kind of a neat store. Hope the camera kind of captures it all. Very neat. Huh. All right, we just left Nagley's, the original store here in the area. That was a very neat store. We did not see the cat, the mayor. His name is Denali. We didn't see him in there. That store doesn't interest me. No.
No.
Got some antlers here. Very nice. Get your latte there, Andrew.
That,
You get a latte there, or
yeah.
hot cocoa.
Hi, how are you?
See you later. Yep. Thank you for the delicious coffee.
What else we got here? Ice cream. Every place has an ice cream. That's amazing. I love it. Little ice cream hut. Oh, Andrew, burritos.
Look at that.
Oh, burritos. I don't know. Do you think they're going to be as
Look at
good?
the salmon burrito, grilled salmon, mozzarella cheese,
Yeah.
cilantro, onion, salsa, and flour tortilla. That looks good.
We have rainbow burritos, reindeer burrito.
Yeah.
Photography, probably photos of the lights.
That's a cool.
He's got an Alaska knit hat though, so let's go see if they got one in here. I've been looking for one. Did you see that? The gentleman was wearing a hat.
No, the what?
All right, Andy and I were just talking that before we went into the museum and before we went into the pizza place, there was very few people. Then after our lunch, it's like the town has tripled in size,
Yeah.
and now we know why. The Alaska train right there, which runs from, is it Fairbanks?
Yeah, I think it's from Fairbanks.
Fairbanks all the way down to Seward, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So anyways, they made a stop here at Talkeetna. So that would explain the influx of people walking around right there. Huh, that's fantastic. All right, here you get Angus beef, caribou, salmon burgers, more. And there's a sign on the other side. Oh, there it is. Reindeer hot dog. All right, so we just returned from our 3.5 mile hike. Here it is on the map, the red. So we're here, and we walked all the way around X Lake. Back here, there was some elevation. Got a little winded in spots. And of course, as you can see on the map back. So it's 3.5 hours, 3.5 miles. All right, so it took approximately an hour and a half to walk 3.5 miles, which seems like a lot. But again, there was a lot of elevation involved on the backside there that kind of slowed us down. So Andy is taking us down the road to a restaurant called Mary McKinley's. This is obviously the hallway. This is a very interesting facility. Andy and I both agreed right out of the gate that we would not recommend it to anybody. It's controlled by Princess Cruise Lines.
Oh, there's water here.
Oh, hold on. Slight detour.
There's
I'm looking for water.
There's no water.
There's no water. There's soda, which we don't drink. Okay.
Right. It is ice.
So here's we are. As you can see, this building here, that's building 1. We're in building 2, which you can see there. So it's spread out like a campus where there's just multiple buildings, just like this one. I saw a number 10 on one building. So there's 10 plus buildings just like this that have about, how many rooms? 10. So there's 10 rooms per building, and these buildings are scattered all over this large campus. And there's only one road up the hill to get here. So it's all completely confined. There's one restaurant next to where you check in. That's the main lodge, which we're going to walk past. And as Andy and I were discussing it, the room is average. That's fine. It's beautiful scenery. I mean, you can see the mountains in the background there.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful, but the Princess Cruise Lines have complete monopoly over this building and this property. And we went to check in, and the tour buses are just dumping people off because they're pulling people off the cruise ship.
Line of tour buses.
Yes, as Andy was saying, he's behind me, right back there, that it's a line of tour buses just dumping people off the cruise ships, off the Princess Cruise Line ships. And because of that, we went to check into our room, and the room was not checked out, meaning the beds were unmade, there was coffee cups and food in the room, there were dirty towels on the floor. So we, of course, went back to the main lobby where we checked in to raise some concern about that and try to get another room, which did not happen. They had one room available that was made, meaning it was clean, but it only had one king bed, so that wasn't going to work. And so I was talking with the manager, her name is Christy, and she's apologized and said, "I'm sorry, sir. Turn this. Sorry, sir, but we actually have 200 rooms that are still dirty, that not made up." So what's interesting is these are the shuttles. I'll get to that in a moment. And then there's the tour bus that just keeps, you can see the Princess line on the tour bus. That is multiple of them, as Andrew said earlier, just coming in and just dumping people here. These are shuttles that actually go around this very large campus, just picking people up. Hi, Andrew. Picking people up to take them from their buildings to the restaurants. Excuse me, there's 2 restaurants, and to this check-in, this lobby here. So again, they've really monopolized this whole facility and control it, so you're stuck here. Fortunately, Andrew and I have our own vehicle, so we're heading off to go get dinner, as mentioned earlier. But I just thought I would share that with you. It's just very interesting how the cruise lines are really controlling everything. Here is the outside of the building, which again is very nice. The inside of the building is very nice. We'll get some photos of that in the morning. But as we're walking along, you can see it's just almost like army barracks, just one after another, filled up with all these folks off the Princess Cruise Lines. That's the restaurant straight ahead there. And of course, this is the gift shop. So yeah, kind of an interesting layout, not something that I approve of. But I guess it's one of those, I guess if you go on the cruise line, you need something that's all-inclusive. And that's what this offers people. And there's my buddy the wolf.